All right, what's going on, everybody? Let me punch in. I like to have two streams going. That way I can see both. There we go. We're doing this live. If you can't tell, we're doing this live because I got something to comment on. So there's that. As you can tell in the what do you call it? The title. You probably know what I'm going to comment on. But before I do that, let me get through the stuff here. All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Bonehead Truckers. Tomorrow we got Four-Wheeler Friday coming on tomorrow, which it's interesting. I'd like to see some of you guys' responses on the last clip of that video, okay, for tomorrow. Like to see what you guys think about what that is. So today I got an email from a viewer, and they were saying, with the link to Mutha Trucker live feed, okay, or not live feed, an interview with a guy wearing flip-flops, okay. This guy, so apparently what happened, I didn't watch the whole video. It was 42 minutes long or something like that. And sorry, Alex, I was kind of rushing things or whatnot. And 42 minutes is a long time. But I skimmed through it. I got the gist of it. So apparently what happened is that there was a guy wearing flip-flops into a shipper. Or shipper, a receiver, someone like that, a customer, and and the guy filmed a video and said he was going to put it on Bonehead Truckers, and I have not gotten that video now, unless he posted that on Facebook somewhere, which I have not checked today. Checked yesterday, but haven't checked today, so it could be there, but no emails. But apparently, this older guy says, "Hey, real truckers don't wear flip-flops. Real truckers do not wear flip-flops." And so, and he filmed them and all that. He said, "Well, if you put that on Bonehead Truckers, I'm going to sue you." Well, don't really work like that, but good luck. Good luck with that. And then he goes and starts filming this guy's truck. The guy wearing flip-flops. Like, okay, how are you going to sue somebody? All right, how are you going to sue somebody when you go and start filming someone and put it on the Asian, the Mutha Trucker channel? Huh? That's what I'm trying to figure out. But here's what it is. And I wanted to comment on this. I was like, this is something sometimes I don't drive home enough, because we laugh at it and all that kind of stuff. But a lot of people send me clips of people wearing flip-flops, sandals at truck stops. Listen, what you do at a truck stop, I do not care. Okay? I don't care. A lot of people are on their off time. They're on their 10-hour break. They're, 34-hour, whatever they're doing. They're going to the shower. They're off. It's your time that you're off. All right? And so if you wear flip-flops going into a truck stop, then more power to you. But I could tell you this. I've been driving this home for over 10 years on YouTube. If you go into a shipper and receiver, okay, and to a customer wearing flip-flops, it's unprofessional. And you guys want to go and sit there and talk about how you want to be a professional truck driver and you want to be respected as a professional, but you go into a freaking shipper with your flip-flops on. Huh? What? How are you going to get any kind of respect like that? You're not on vacation. You're at work. You're not off. You're at work. Try going to get a job at freaking Walmart or McDonald's wearing flip-flops. That ain't going to fly. But you're a truck driver. Man, let me tell you. I was trained by old school drivers. Okay? And these guys weren't slobs. They just weren't slobs. And now I look around. I just look around and I just see slobs. Laziness. And I know you guys are getting paid. So what is it? Why are you sitting there wearing flip-flops, sweatpants, to a place of business in you know, in an industrial area. Why? Why are you doing that? So there's that. Here's another thing I want to touch on. In this day and age, people, because of Bonehead Truckers, because of Mutha Trucker, and then people with their own YouTube channel, okay, they go and they film people and they put a camera up into somebody's face. And listen, I have been doing that for years. I'm not afraid, right? But I also have in the back of my mind that this dude may be crazy that I'm about to get on film. I have it in the back of my mind, and I'm ready. I'm ready to not hit somebody or anything like that, but I'm ready for them to hit me. So I'm about ready to duck, do this, you know, do something like, okay, all right, you know, do all that, you know. Now understand this. Violence is not the answer. So a couple of months ago, there was a guy sent me a video, Daniel, and it was a Western Express. I think it was Western Express, a trainer and all that. Dude was blocking a fuel out. Goes up there and does all that and starts to get rough with them. Okay. Turns out those drivers were fired because of that. Okay. Daniel put a phone up in their face, right? Was sitting there saying, hey, I'm filming you. I don't see a problem with that. If you can't control yourself, if someone comes up to you, it's like with the camera, instead of going off and getting all mad, how dare you film me? Smile, wave, like, hey, I'm going to be famous on here. Or be humble. It's like, oops, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. Yeah, I had to use the bathroom. I had to go. Or I'm wearing sandals or whatever, but my shoes are wet. I don't know what the excuse is. But whatever you do not get all up in your feelings in 2023, almost 2024, when someone comes up in you and, you know, and like say, hey, how dare you film me? How dare you put me on Bonehead Truckers? How dare you do it? Here's the deal. Most of the time, if someone sticks a camera up in your face and you say, hey man, yeah, I screwed up. I'm sorry. Delete the phone. Delete the video. I don't get the video. Why? Because the guy's humble about it. And no one cares about that, right? So if you're busted for doing something and you know end up on Bonehead Truckers, it's going to make it worse if you come up with an attitude, you know. So here's a good thing. Be humble about it. I screwed up. We all screw up. Sorry about that, man. I'm sorry. All right, this is what it is. But let me just say this also. A lot of you guys don't have to go and film a guy wearing flip-flops. No, you don't have to film him. You don't have to talk to him. You don't have to tell him to put on shoes. Don't have to. You want to know why? Because I sell shirts. Yeah. I sell shirts that says real truckers don't wear flip-flops in there. I have that on the back of the shirt for a reason, right? It's because to spread the message. It's like, hey, I'm making a statement with this shirt on without telling anybody anything. I don't have to talk to anybody. My shirt is saying it when I wear it. You know, my shirt is saying it. So you can always go to boneheadtruckers.com and go buy one. You know, go buy one. That way you don't have to go and confront somebody. You just wear it. Just don't wear flip-flops when you're wearing it. You know, you do that. So that's why I'll come on here and say, I was sitting there watching that and I was like, this dude, listen, I'm not sitting there saying wearing steel-toe boots all the time or all that cowboy boots. I'm not one of those like, hey, look, I love my tennis shoes. They're comfortable. You know, I can move good. I wear my boots with jeans when I do, but I wear tennis shoes with my shorts. Listen, I'm not against shorts. A lot of people sit there and say, hey, this guy was wearing shorts. Who cares if the guy was wearing shorts? You know, unless the place was like, hey, some places like paper mills and places like that, jeans are mandatory. Pants is mandatory. But hey, if it's not mandatory, you wear shorts, wear shorts. Wear your clean shirt. Make sure your clothes are clean and presentable. Make yourself look presentable. I'm just not like this guy that's like, oh, you've got to wear a uniform. Look, I used to wear my company shirt all the time, because, with the collared shirt and all that, because, hey, I was seeing my customers every day, and the good thing about my company is like, hey, what's the first thing they look at when I go up to the door or whatever, and they open it, they look at, my logos. Oh, you're that guy, instead of some dude off the street. So, but that was my preference. I'm not saying you guys do the same thing I did, but that's the way I did it. So let me get up here. I missed some things up here. $5 super chat, how to truck 101. Hey, and he's a member. I appreciate it. So, by the way, let me just say this. See this right here. Texas Rangers World Series champions. World Series champions. About time. How about we win one for the Dallas Cowboys right there this year? Let's do it. Ike worried about other YouTube channels. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sitting there making a comment of what I saw on Mutha Trucker. All right. Listen, you see here, see that little cap right there? See that? I'm a supporter over there, right? I like him, and he said it in the video. It's like, hey, when you're a customer, wear something presentable, and flip-flops ain't it. Man, it's not presentable. That's not what I'm talking about. So I'm just sitting there saying, I made this stand years and years ago. I remember being at a truck stop, for crying out loud, going to get a shower years ago. I remember where I was. I was just west of Kansas City, or east of Kansas City, over on 70. I think it was a Pilot. All right. And I was on my way to the freaking, to go in there and take a shower, my bag and everything. And I had sandals on. Okay. And there was this old trucker in the fuel island washing his windows. He wasn't washing his truck. He was washing his windows. And he looked at me and shook his head. I was going to the freaking shower. And just because I saw that old timer who I respect, who I don't know him, but he's older than me, and obviously had to say, well, maybe I'll just wear shoes to the shower. So I got to doing that, because that old guy don't. And listen, I'm me, right? I've made my mistakes. I've done all this stuff. And I just learned from people that have been doing it way longer than I have. But I'm just saying, have some respect for trucking. Have some respect for yourself, your company. Your company don't want to hear about you wearing flip-flops. They just don't want to. Right? Most of them in their handbook will sit there and say, this is proper work attire, and flip-flops ain't it. You're representing your company, yourself, and the trucking industry. So a lot of people are sitting there saying, why are you worried about what I wear? It's because not only do you represent you and your company, but you're representing the rest of us. So that's what I am. That's the reason why I make such a big stand on it. Is because you, as drivers, when you go up into that office, you are representing all of us. You just are. And the more people that dress professionally, the more people that do, perhaps us as a whole industry will get a lot more respect. You know what I mean? So, do we have any questions before I go? Because I'm just keeping this short and sweet tonight. I appreciate everybody watching. It's cool to see everybody. Just going through here, see if anybody has any questions. Let's see, and start wearing shoes to the shower. That's a fast way to get athlete's foot from some of these foot fungus. Listen, I've never had that. I've been to showers all across the country, a lot of times every day if I could. Never had problems with that with my feet. That's just a thing that you have. if these people are cleaning the showers like they should be, and I get it, some people don't, some of these companies don't, but I've never had a problem. I've never had a problem. What about Hey Dude shoes? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that means. Never seen those. How much does it cost to be a slob? Very, very cheap. Very cheap. Maybe $10. Maybe that's the reason why you're too lazy to go wear some Walmart clothes, for crying out loud. Nowadays you can't even tell what's Walmart clothes. You know what they are. Well, anyway, I'm gonna get up on out of here, guys. Got some home stuff to do, like eat dinner and all that kind of stuff. But I will say this: I appreciate everybody. If you guys want to order a shirt, boneheadtruckers.com. That's probably safer than going and filming some guy, some crazy dude with flip-flops on, filming him and getting in his face. Just wear a shirt. It's safer that way. Make a stand, boneheadtruckers.com. If you need a link, should be a thing down there at the bottom that says shop. You can hit that. And if not, let me put this in here. Boneheadtruckers.com. I don't know if that came across as a link. No, it didn't. I mean, let me see if it does this. See if that comes across as a link. No, it doesn't. Let me try this now. HTTP. See if that comes across as a link. Still doesn't. Anyway, you can go punch it in it's pretty easy. Just punch it in your browser. Snork you pine, $10 super chat. Appreciate that. Really dig the channel. I appreciate you watching the channel. And all you guys, do you have 3X shirts? You know what? Let me look. Let me look if we have 3X shirts. Yeah, we got 4 of them right now. I just looked. Did a hard look. Didn't have to go on a website to do it. So, yeah, we ship out of here. We make our shirts here. So, appreciate you asking. Boneheadtruckers.com if you want to. But, again, be safe out there. Don't end up on Bonehead Truckers. Go Cowboys. Rangers already did it. All right. So, hey, Cowboys, go win the Super Bowl. For me, I'm getting old. All right. Appreciate everybody for being here.